Hezbollah's missile barrage triggers chaos. IDF bases and synagogues burn amid Nasrullah's attack. Northern Israel feels the heat as Netanyahu's Rafah push escalates. A sudden shriek heralds a powerful explosion, followed by a thick black smoke plume. Recently, Hezbollah's anti-tank missiles have left gaping holes along the Israel northern border, where Lebanese militant group has been engaging in near-daily cross-border skirmishes with the Israeli army since Hamas's unprecedented October 7 attack sparked the Gaza war. Recently, the Iran-backed militants have launched thousands of rockets, mortar rounds, and anti-tank missiles, and even attacked drones at northern Israel. A recent exchange of fire has resulted in death of at least 11 civilians and 14 soldiers in Israel, according to the army. In Lebanon, at least 429 people, primarily the militants, including 82 civilians, have been killed, according to an AFP tally. This continuous barrage has severely impacted Israeli towns and villages near the border, which have been evacuated for over 6 months. The conflict serves as a grim warning for the potential of a far greater destruction in the event of a full-scale war. The Israeli Defense Ministry's body responsible for rebuilding the northern community reported 930 cases of damage, about a third of which are characterized as moderate to critical, with damage inflicted even on the residential buildings. 100 more cases remain unassessed in towns like Arab al-Aramseh, Menara and Metula due to safety concerns. Although the report did not provide any estimated cost, a senior defense official states that the reconstruction is the hardest hit areas that can take months to year. In Kibbutz Menara, around 30% buildings have suffered substantial damage. Hezbollah's escalation poses a direct threat to not only just Israelis but also to the regional stability as well, exemplified by an attack on a synagogue in the Wave. The Israeli military expressed regret for any damage to residents' property and is working to minimize it. The most vulnerable communities have already evacuated after hostilities began, displacing approximately 60,000 civilians. Access to these areas is restricted by the Israeli military for now. Recently, a village of 300 people with 44 cases of moderate to critical damage was also evacuated. But despite this destruction, there are several residents who have refused to leave. As the war drags on and Hezbollah's attack persists, northern residents have become wary of unfulfilled promises. Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has repeatedly vowed to restore security, either diplomatically or militarily. However, according to Israel's Channel 13, the National Security Advisor Zachi Hanebi has admitted to lawmakers that the cabinet hasn't defined any clear objective concerning the north, not dates, not targets, not any strategic aim. This lack of direction against Hezbollah has left the northern communities in a state of anxious uncertainty.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.